I know you all was wondering what type of stroller does Kiana have with 2 under 2 living in the UK. So let me introduce you to this Graco Stadium Duo Tandem Double Pushchair. So you know I had to come and give you a real review of this stroller because tell me why whenever I was looking for reviews, there was only reviews by the company, like this one, saying how great it is, of course. So we're gonna actually keep it short, sweet, and informative over here. So this is actually the exact stroller that I purchased from Amazon. I'll leave the link in the description box below. And yeah, let's get into review now. So I'm gonna start with the pros first. So I don't know if you saw in the clip before this, but there's a good amount of storage. Whenever we go like grocery shopping and stuff, we can fit at least like 1 to 2 bags under the stroller, and it like saves on like space and stuff. So that's a really good pro, especially if you're like without a car and you're doing it mostly walking. The second pro, it's pretty easy to push like any other stroller, but it's heavier since you're pushing 2 babies and like stuff around. So yeah, it's easy to push in retrospect. The third pro is that it's pretty easy to assemble as well. I think my partner assembled it in less than like 30 minutes, so yeah, it's pretty easy to assemble. The fourth pro is the price. So this was one of the cheapest duo strollers, like double strollers. So it was around $170 on Amazon now. I don't recall how much I paid for it, but I think it was less than $170 I paid, but it's more expensive now. The fifth pro is that it's durable enough, it's usable. There's no major like breaks or any like flaws that I see yet. And the sixth pro is that it can be switched around, so there's like a bunch of different like setups you can do with it that I'll like show you some here. So let's get into the cons, because it definitely has some cons, about the same amount of numbers of cons as pros. So I'm gonna start with like the cup holders. This is like just I guess like a annoyance, but there's no cup holders for like the person that's pushing the stroller. So if you have a cup that you're like drinking out of and stuff, you're gonna have to put it at like the bottom area of the stroller because there's no cup holders for you. And also like your phone and stuff, if you ever like set your phone in like the cup holders, you can't do that with this stroller because there's no cup holders unless you buy like an attachment and put it on like the handle. And then another thing is, because it's so easy to like assemble, it's also easy to take apart. And so my toddler has learned how to take off like the cup holders pretty easily, so yeah. The third con is that it could be a little bit more compact in my opinion. It's very hard to fit the stroller in like the ordinary cars here. I think cars in the UK is just a little bit smaller, like space in the UK, so like it's hard to fit like the stroller unless you like put seats down and like stuff like that, and it's kind of makes it less convenient. That's the word, convenient. So the fourth con, it could be looked at as a con or it cannot. It really depends. The stroller is only compatible with a certain car seat, so you have to make sure you get car seats that are compatible with the stroller. The fifth con is there's not enough sun protection in my opinion for the front seat. Like I wish that there was a little bit more protection from the sun for that seat, but yeah. And number 6 is the folding of the stroller is a little bit difficult for me to do. I don't know if that's because our stroller came defective, because I think it might have just been this stroller and not like the whole like manufacturing of the stroller, if that makes sense. I think this one is just defective because it's harder to fold down than it should be. And I've watched like other reviews and stuff, and it's not that hard for other people to fold down. I think there's just a little issue with like the lever. So my verdict is, if you are in need of a cheap double stroller, then this is a pretty good option for you. However, if you're able to splurge on like a better quality stroller, you can like eliminate some of those cons. I feel like, with like a more better quality stroller. So yes, this is my review of the, let me read the name to you, Graco Stadium Duo Tandem Double Pushchair. Yeah, that's my review of that. And yeah, tell me what you think about this stroller down in the comments below. Also, if you have any recommendations of like better double strollers, also leave those in the comments below, because I'm in the looking for a different stroller currently. But yeah, thank you for watching. Bye bye.